Chris is a guy that I met a few months back, and we did a gig together. Chris opened for me in Central Jersey about 3 weeks ago. Great stuff, man. You destroyed. Did a small 5-minute set, but he really killed. Destroyed.
I believe it.
Good job.
He's hilarious.
Thank you, sir. I didn't see that coming. That blindside me. Compliments are creepy when you give them the comics.
It's how you can't take a compliment. A lot of comedians are like that. You can't take a compliment.
I was going to take it like an NBA player. I did one step at a time. I gave him my all.
But you did a really good job.
Thank you, man.
Now, what was the material you had there? Is that kind of like a set that, like, if you were going to do a talk show, would that be kind of the set you would do, or?
That's the set that I thought I was going to do till they said I can't do it.
For what show?
I was hoping I didn't talk about it, but I was hoping to do it on the filing.
Right. So, but now it's a Tonight Show, so you're going to have to wait a while.
They kibosh that, as they say.
Well, listen, you're on their radar. It's the same crew over there. I'm sure you'll get back. You'll get another chance there.
Yeah. So I wrote a whole new set. So
now you said you wanted to talk about some specific things that have happened.
Oh yeah. It's been well, I mean, I don't know how to jump in this because I'm not good at jumping in stuff like this. But I just had like a crazy 6 to 8 months.
Right.
Like, this has been
Personally, you went through some crazy stuff.
A lot of craziness. Like, but a lot of comics don't know it. Like, basically, my mom, she's been sick. Like, she had MS like my whole life.
Oh,
like,
wow.
She's had it for
That's
years.
brutal.
Yeah.
It's almost like being paralyzed after a while, right?
Yeah. Well, she was paralyzed.
Right. That's what happened. Yeah.
But yeah, it's So it's been crazy. You know what's funny? Like she's been sick for years, but it's weird when you know a person, you could tell when it's like this is the last few years.
Yeah.
So like the last 2 years, I've been like, unbeknownst to myself, like I was living in like a cloud of like the saddest like life. And I didn't even know it.
It's hard to watch someone you love go through that.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, I'm telling jokes, I'm being funny, and everybody's like, yeah, you're getting like. I didn't even realize my friends, they try to tell me, like, Chris, you got to get it together. I'm like, I am together. Yeah, you're not together.
Dude, I got to tell you something. You're a stronger man than me in the sense that my father was a quadriplegic the last 4.5 years of his life. But it was during a time where I wasn't a comedian yet. It was 18 to 22,
Mm-hmm.
the ages 18 to 22. And if I had to do stand-up almost every night of my life, like you're doing now, and I would see that at the same time, I don't think there were nights I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I don't want to be funny right now.
You know what the thing is? It was nice that I had to do it. Like, it was bad because I almost, like, jumped in. Like, I would be better on stage than in real life. Like, regular, like, if you weren't my friend before, like, that last 2 years, I was barely making new friends. Like, because I just didn't feel like dealing with people. You know what I mean? You don't want to shut. Like, you just want to shut up and get away from
I understand completely, yeah. So it was easier on stage than just even, like, trying to deal with people in real life.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? I wrote probably every joke to keep me off of anybody's radar in Hollywood. Every joke I wrote, if it didn't end with a phallic member, it ended with me cussing out women. Like, that was every joke I wrote.
Real edgy.
Wow. Yeah, very edgy. Yeah. It's hilarious, though.
Yeah. Sometimes you get funnier. You get funnier, you get deeper. Well, listen, so how you doing now?
You know what's funny? Like, in the last, I would say she died. Like, my mom passed like 6 months ago. Yeah. And it was funny because, like, after that 6 month, it was like a few months went past. I was kind of getting together. But in the last, I would say, month, first of all, everything went wrong. At the same time, my brain can take it again. Like, it's one of those things where I realized, I finally bounced out of this, like, fog, dude, because I think when I came to do your show,
right,
my car was acting up, right? So
the stand-up show.
Oh, yeah, when I came to do the show with you to open, and my car was acting up, so I was like, whatever. I got somebody to drive me out. Came back home, car was done. Like, the front differential went and everything. So I was like, all right, cool. I took it to the shop, $1,000, gone. Don't know where I got the money from. Got it up. You know how that is. You come. Then, what is it? So then a few weeks later, go pay. Like, I think down to last week. Last week, I was on my way. I had to go to Pittsburgh on Thursday. Monday.
You drove out there 6 hours.
It was 4 hours. I drove from Philly, so it was 4 hours.
Real? Okay.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah. But it was funny because Monday I was here. I was in New York, and I was about to leave. And I stopped my car, and I parked it. And my hoses went on my radiator.
Oh, man.
Right? So I had to take it to a shop in New York.
Going.
Oh, yeah, I had to take it to a shop in New York, and they smashed me over the head with a nice juicy price because they seen those PA plates.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it did. So after
They'll
that,
destroy it.
Yeah.
By the way, on another note, did you get paid for my gig?
Yeah, I finally got it.
all right.
Oh, that came through. Listen, when that came through, it never had a chance. It was already spent.
I was
It
going to say, I hope it
spent.
might be. There's nothing worse than doing a stand-up gig and you know that money's already spent.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Before I went to Pittsburgh, that's what happened. Like I basically got my car back to Philly. My mechanic looked at it. He fixed it, and that money is already gone. Honestly, it's even past. I'm like now like $1,000 in debt after, and that was last week. And you know what? You know what's weird about it? The difference between 6 months ago and now is like I really don't care. like I'm back to not caring about that because I realize it is what it is. You know what I mean? Life is what it is. I'm really happy that I'm in a position to tell jokes for money again. That's how I like to break it down to simplest terms. It could be a lot worse. I could be really working a job. You know?
Yeah, and I know he's working for a living. But that's Mike. Do you have any suggestions besides the comedy class? Life, give him some life lessons.
First of all, I'm going to pray for your mom.
Are you all right?
It's a little late for
Are
that,
you all right? You
but-
crying? No. His mom's dead.
No. I'm just saying, out of respect, you still pray for
But his
her.
mother's dead.
I mean, yeah, it's a little late. I mean, but we'll take him. Pray for my dad.
Mike,
Give him to my
are
dad.
you making fun of his mother?
No, I'm trying to be
Mike, you know
respectful.
something? You know something now?
my
I believe
dad's
Steve
been-
was right. Steve was on the up and up.
Yeah.
No, but I have a lot of stuff going on with my
Making fun
family
of
as
your
well.
mom.
What else?
What's that?
What else you want to say to him?
I just want to say I'm sorry what happened. I want to pray for the guy. That's what am I doing?
But I
wrong?
mean, on the comic, like you see, he's got a lot going on in life. What you've been there, where money spent for a gig, broken down car. Your thoughts?
Man, you're funny, and just keep going because somebody's going to grab you up soon.
Let's hope somebody grabs me
No, they
somewhere
will.
right
No, they
now.
will. No.
I'll take any grabs. I was in the alley earlier. This dude didn't even want to touch me there.
grab him and do what?
Put him on television more.
Are your voice?
You're crying.
No, my voice is starting to choke up again.
Oh,
What happened?
because you're sad.
I am sad.
Are you
Oh,
crying?
my
Is that a
God.
I'm not
cry?
crying, but
crying.
I was
No, come on, just let it
My
out,
Mike's
Mike.
crying.
Let it out.
My dad's been dying
Just cry.
slowly. My mom's sick, you know what I mean?
Just
so
die.
This is-
cry.
it touched me for
Cry,
a second.
I mean.
This is
you know what I
becoming
mean?
the saddest show Artie's had so far.
Very
Can we move on to
touching.
something else? I'm sorry, guys.
Mike, that's beautiful, man.
No, I felt.
Let
I
the
felt,
tears fall.
I felt your pain.
Let
My
them
dad's
fall.
Been sick for a long time.
Just
My mom
cry.
has. No, I don't want to cry. Come on,
Mike,
stop
come on.
It.
It
Listen,
makes
man,
you.
let it out.
You're tougher if you
Let it out.
cry.
No, I'm not crying. I can't cry.
Just cry.
Do you want to
No,
lay your head
man.
in my bosom, Mike?
Yes, do it.
Baby.
Oh look, Mike. Yeah, let it. Oh,
No, I
take
felt
your
very-
glasses off. Don't let the tears
No,
get
Chris,
on.
does it make you feel better about yourself knowing Mike has the gout and scurvy?
I don't have scurvy,
Who the
Chris.
heck
I had
is
the gout.
scurvy?
He has scurvy.
No, I had the gout.
He has some
Eat
shingles.
a
also
couple
had
oranges.
scurvy
Just go
and
eat a couple
shingles.
oranges.
No,
He
no,
has that shingles on his face.
Yeah,
No,
just
I'm
Like
not
shingles on his face. He had the gout and he's battling scurvy.
No,
You know
but
something?
Back after this.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.